G'day.
Mr. Chris.
How are you? You alright?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you? Been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute,
Yeah.
hasn't it? It's been a
Yes,
cold.
mate.
It's been a cold minute.
20 past 1 in the morning. I'm sitting in a dark car park in a dark hut.
What are you eating, man?
Sweet chili flavoured peanuts. Do they sound nice or what?
That actually does sound pretty good. Sweet chili just sounds good. I don't know, just does.
Yeah. I thought I was going to finish the whole bag by the time I got online, but no, still few in there. I just had to get the last bits.
That's fine, man. You got to do it to it.
Yeah, so what you been up to?
Yeah, not a lot, man. Been grinding a lot of Destiny, dude. Like a lot. Like a lot. Moments of triumph, trying to get like pinnacle weapons and stuff. They made it real easy for people to play it and get stuff and feel good. Like really easy. But then there's also that aspect of it where you could grind stuff out and do like pinnacle quests and stuff that take a long time and a lot of work.
Yep.
So they sort of kind of make everybody happy that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got your hardcore players. You want that kind of tough grind, and then you got your casuals. You can get the easy stuff, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. I guess that's what they were thinking with that. And
But I still don't know what the aim of the game is, so mate. If you got them weapons, then what? Do you know what I mean?
use them. Have fun with them. Do other activities. You know, once you get a really good ass weapon, you could use it to get another different good ass weapon. Like I got the mountaintop, right? It's in the primary slot. It's a grenade launcher. It uses special ammo. It's a kinetic grenade launcher, and it shoots missiles. Shoots grenade launchers, grenades like a missile. It's got a perk called micro missile. So it basically shoots grenades straight in a straight line, and really fast. And it's in the kinetic slot, but it does as much DPS as a heavy. So now I could go into Gambit with that. I could go into Menagerie with that. I could go into almost anything with that and have a really good time. You know, just melt things with that.
Yeah.
And to me, that's sort of the lure of it, and just, you know, the accomplishment of it, of chasing after it, is kind of the fun part to me. Some people don't like.
You do like the chase. Yeah,
I do.
You definitely like the chase.
Yeah, I do. I do like the chase.
I can imagine you sitting at home on Twitter or something, on the Bungie website, going, "Oh look, they brought this new gun out. Everyone's raving about this. Oh look, I'm getting that. I'm getting that tonight. I'm going straight for that gun with that rolls and all them perks. I'm getting that gun." And you must get on it, and that's what you must get through the game with.
Yeah, well, what I do is I watch a lot of the streamers. And so the streamers will be like, "Oh, you got to get this gun. It's a amazing hand cannon," or "You got to get this gun. It's this." And you know, you do it enough times, and you end up. It becomes fun. I sort of had like a checklist, like I wanted to finish Moments of Triumph, and I got that done. And then after that, I was like, okay, I want the mountaintop. I want that grenade launcher, and I got it last night. So it's just sort of checking boxes, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I've really enjoyed what they did with the game in year 2 of Destiny 2. I feel like it's been a massive improvement. And I think next year, October 1st, when Shadow Keep drops, I think it's going to be even better.
Oh, and did you know it's the 5th year anniversary of Destiny?
Yeah, it was yesterday, right? 9/10?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah,
9/10. 5 years, man. Isn't that crazy?
I know exactly.
It feels like only
5
yesterday
years.
we were waiting for that. We were in the Cosmodrome, waiting for those knights to appear. Remember?
Yeah. But
we were at the
it
Cosmodrome.
feels like I've known you. It seems like I've known you more than 5 years, though. Seems like 10 years I've known you.
It does. It does feel that way. It
Do you know
does
what I
feel
mean?
like, yeah.
Time's going a bit slow. I don't know. It just seems like we've known each other for ages, but then when you say 5 years, really? 5? Like, blimey.
Yeah, that is.
Must be right, though.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. It does feel that way.
Don't know. Do
Yeah, so I guess you'll be coming back then,
yeah,
playing some
think
Destiny.
so. Yeah,
Think so? You could
yeah,
do like I tell a lot of people, just try out the free stuff. You know, it's free. There's no risk. If you don't like it, then don't play it. You know, or whatever. Don't buy the battle pass. The battle pass is 10, and then the DLC is 30. But the DLC includes the battle pass, and it's going to be like exactly like Fortnite's battle pass, where you know
yeah.
you do stuff. You get XP to unlock tiers in your battle pass, and those tiers have different drops. You know, you'll have like bright dust or one of those bright engrams
Yeah.
and armor pieces and stuff like that, cosmetic stuff.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Fortnite is the challenges are quite easy. Do you know what I mean? You can literally, if you've got 10 challenges up, you can almost do 3 or 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Almost in one go. But with Destiny, sometimes they can give you a bit of a stitch up. Challenges.
I think that was one of the things they were talking about, is making it grindy for the people that want to grind, like doing more of that, doing more of what they did so far in the season, which is to sort of separate the grinders from the casuals and give the casuals something to chase. You know what I mean? The people that don't want to invest 10 hours a week or 20 hours a week, they only want to put in, you know, 3 hours a week or 2 hours a week. Give them something to do, because
Yeah. Yeah, I think 10 hours is about right for a Destiny game. Anything more, that's a bit more like obsessive.
yeah, I agree.
Then you
I agree.
be stuck in a raid for about 10 hours. You're really bad. Yeah.
That'll be my only regret for you, man, is you didn't get to experience the power, the insane power we had, being able to one phase bosses. And like we were this year, this the second year of Destiny, like things got out of hand. Guardians were really strong, man. Like being able to just like OP to the point where like they're gonna nerf us a bit in the next year because we were just too damn OP, man. The Guardians were just way too OP.
Yeah, and you need that balance, and you need that challenge, like when we used to play.
Yeah, you can't one phase. You can't one phase a brand new raid. Like the brand new raid the boss is getting one phased. Like that shouldn't be a thing. You know.
Yeah.
In the chat, you were talking about the Bill Burr thing, right? So I started watching it because I was like, well, I still want to check it out. You know what I mean? And I watched about half an hour of it, and I had to stop it because I was laughing, and also because I want to watch it with my missus, because I didn't think it was going to be that good. Because you know, you said it was okay.
That's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
I thought it was good. I thought it was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, that's in London, wasn't it? Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah, Royal Albert Hall. He wanted to do it there because he's a big Zeppelin fan, and so Zeppelin did a show there, concert, and they recorded it. So he wanted to sort of do it there. But I thought it was funny. I loved all the stuff he was talking about with the being offended and all that. It was just fantastic, dude. I just thought it was great. I didn't see. Admittedly, I didn't see the whole thing. I only saw half. But what I did see, I thought it was great. I thought it was better than the last one. It was like, okay, he's back on track. Because I felt like the last one was kind of weak. Oh.
Yeah, his first 2 on Netflix are really good. When he's talking about buying a gun.
Oh, dude, yeah, the gun one, the shotgun. Getting the spread. Yeah, that was good stuff, man.
Got a problem over there? You ain't got a problem over there anymore. Yeah, so good, man. Yeah, I do like Bill Burr. Good comedian, definitely. I like all them sort of people in his sort of pack, like Joe Rogan and people like that. They're all great comedians, really. They're funny.
Did you ever listen to Louis C.K.?
I tried, but he's just so boring. I just can't get into him, man. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I might last 20 minutes, and I was just like, you're boring.
Which one did you watch?
I couldn't tell you, mate. It was probably the first thing I saw on Netflix. The first one what came up. So, Because he had some controversy, didn't he, recently, the last 6 months? Didn't he? Also, he must have told some bad joke, or people got offended, or
No,
something.
he was asking women if he could masturbate in front of them.
Oh,
And
right.
and
Okay.
and they
What, in
said
public?
no, like, like people he knew, like.
All right.
And I guess that's the sort of controversy is some people feel like he didn't really do anything wrong because he did ask for permission, but I guess
Yeah.
what the people that are offended by it are saying is that he had power over these people and they were scared to say no, basically.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying here, right? But at the end of the day, he did ask for permission. I'm not saying it was I wasn't there, right? So I can't really fucking say either way.
It's a bit weird.
It is. It's a little weird.
Yeah. Could you imagine that as, like, the roles were reversed? Some woman just coming up to you and saying, "Can I masturbate in front of you?" You'd be like, "Yeah, go on then." This is weird, but whatever the weather, crack on.
Yeah, I'd be like, there's a first for everything, but okay, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It will be the first and the last time I see it. Go on, girl.
Yeah, have at it.
And FIFA's out in 9 days. FIFA, 8 days. There's no 8 days.
Are you serious?
Yeah, FIFA, 8 days.
FIFA 20, is it?
Yeah, FIFA 20, mate.
Are you gonna get it?
Of course I am. Yeah.
You excited about it?
Not excited about it, do you know what I mean? Because I just know it's going to be a copy and paste job, and whatever new features they reckon they're going to bring out, it's still going to be pass, shooting it, do you know what I mean?
No.
It's going to be no different to that game to what it was 10 years ago.
They could always add like a story mode to it.
They do, don't they? They got that hunter mode, didn't they? Like.
Oh, do they? They did that in Madden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they've done it. I think they've done it for the new MBK as well, haven't they?
I heard they added my nephew was telling me they added a slot machine mechanic for the so they have like basically the FIFA Ultimate Team or whatever, but they have it in NBA 2K, and you can literally roll a slot machine, like an actual slot machine.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, especially in a bit of time where they're trying to get rid of all this sort of pay-to-play gambling kind of loot crate kind of thing. They're trying to get rid of it, but that's not the sort of thing they need to be inventing and bringing in. Slot machines to sit there and spin.
Yeah, it just sounds like a bad idea, man. And the funny thing is, we're not, like, you and I, we're not the target of that. That's being targeted at sort of like the younger generation that's a little more susceptible to that. Because we're not as, I feel like our generation's not as susceptible to that kind of loot crate. I say that, but I'm fucking playing Destiny with fucking engrams and shit. But yeah, I mean, I feel like our generation's like less susceptible to that. I feel like maybe the younger generations are a little more susceptible to it, but I don't know. I could be dead wrong about that though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even, you're not even getting, let's just say, let's take Ultimate Team on FIFA. You're not really getting good stuff for winning tournaments or a little mini league. It's just, have you got the money? Yep. Here you go. Here's some players. Keep putting your money over. We'll keep you some players. But that
That's
whole
brutal.
mode is basically based on, if you can get a better team than your opponent, then you'll do quite well, and we'll make sure you do quite well with the match engine. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
You can play people on FIFA, and it's almost like FIFA's decided that that person will win whatever. You can have as many shots as you like, but that guy only needs one scuff or off the post it in. You've lost the game. It's incredible. It is incredible. But people are all trying to build these teams up to be the best, and yeah, it's kind of sad, really.
How's
Especially when you got seasons online, which you can just be Barcelona and play someone who's Real Madrid. Now that's a fair game of football, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose it is. Two best teams, right?
Yeah,
Statistically,
yeah,
like they have the highest rated players.
yeah, pretty much. And that's a fair fight. But these ultimate teams, if you logged in there and played someone on ultimate team, you could be playing against 93 rated players who are just better and don't need to be that good of a player to score goals from. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But the good thing about me, I got some skills. So I'll literally just go on ultimate team just to mock people with my little Brazilian team. And they've got these massive players. And I will make them earn a draw or something against me. Do you know what I mean?
You do you kind of focus on team chemistry? Is that what you do?
No, I just know I'm better than that person. So it doesn't matter what players I've got, and I will mock them all game.
That's fair enough.
And I'll know that they will be the other side of their screen, absolutely fuming. So it's all good, man. But yeah, FIFA's good. It's coming out. Gotta play it. It's an exciting game, mate. It gives you a buzz. FIFA does. It gives you that little bit of buzz. I don't know, a good goal or a good set play or stuff like that. And you think, yeah, I like this. It's a good feeling.
It's sort of
Yeah,
like it's the closest thing for me when you guys do the not the ultimate team. What's the team pro clubs?
Pro clubs.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
guys do pro clubs and every person's using the individual player, everyone you have to play a position and there's like 5 or 6 people on a team. To me, that's the closest thing to a raid, like the feeling you get.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Where you have to work together, you have to accomplish this thing. If not, you lose.
Yeah.
You wipe,
If
or
one person-
you wipe,
Yeah, if
or
one
the
person's having a bad one.
yeah, exactly, or the other team scores and you lose.
Yeah.
It's a similar sort of thing. How is Chelsea doing anyway?
Chelsea Football Club, mid-table at the moment.
Mid-table, really?
Mid-table, yeah.
It's still early though. We're still in September. We're still in
3 or
September.
4 games gone.
Yeah.
It's only 3 or 4 games gone.
Yeah, it's too early.
We lost to Man United, didn't we, on the first game of the season? I think that's why we're sort of mid-table. And then we drew to Leicester. So we've lost to Man United and drawn with Leicester. Beaten Norwich. Beaten Newcastle. Did we beat Newcastle the other week? I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be alright this season. Don't worry about it. So all the years you've probably said, all the last 10, 15 years, oh, Chelsea buying the league, it's boring. We ain't buying the league this season, so no one can ever say that to us. We've brought some youth players in, which everyone's been moaning about us for the last 5, 10 years, that we never bring youth players through. And we've got Frank Lampard as our manager, like the god. We've got like a god as our manager, putting our youth team players in, and we're just having fun this season. We're having fun. And we've got Pulisic, so you should be a sort of a Chelsea fan.
Yeah. I remember I told you when I saw that he was signed. I said, well,
Yeah.
now I have to kind of watch you guys and root for you guys because I like that kid. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
I think I think you're asking a lot of him to replace Eden Hazard, but
Yeah, definitely.
it's a big ask, man.
Yeah, he's alright. He's a good footballer. We'll see where it goes. Even if he can be 2/3 of Eden Hazard, that's still a good player.
Yeah. I'd say he's yeah. I think he could do more. I think he could be like 85%, like if
Yeah.
we could kind of put it into a number, I would say if Hazard's 100, I'd say he could be 85.
I'll take that.
Maybe even 90.
Right away. Yeah. Yeah.
I think he'll do a good job. It kind of reminds me of like when Man United sold Cristiano Ronaldo, and
Yeah.
who did they buy to replace him? They bought Antonio Valencia, and people were like, "What the fuck?"
Did
But
they do?
he ended up being a really good player. I mean, he wasn't Ronaldo. Ronaldo was more of a forward anyway. Valencia was more of a true winger, you know, in that he didn't really try to score
They bought
goals.
Nani. No, they bought Nani.
No,
That's who
they got Nani was on the team 2 years before Ronaldo left.
All right.
Because remember, we won the
Just after.
they won the double with Nani and Anderson. They won the
Yeah.
Champions League, and that was their first year there. And then
Yes.
the
See,
next year with Cristiano Ronaldo and Nani and all those guys, they lost to Barcelona, which I actually won like $500 on that game. Did I ever tell you that?
No?
Yeah. So like the morning of the game, I was looking at sportsinteraction.com, which is like a betting website. And
You're not allowed to bet on sports that much, are you, in your country? You know,
no,
like some sort of bet.
they just legalized it, dude. They just legalized it.
Oh,
So you're going to be seeing a lot more of it, I'm sure. But they had Man United as heavy favorites over Barcelona. And I thought to myself, like, dude, if I don't put like 50 or $100 on Barcelona, I'm going to kick myself. Because there's a very good chance they're going to win that game. A lot of people were counting them out, you know, because United were defending champions and all that jazz. So yeah, I put $100 on Barcelona, dude. And like they were losing, and I was kind of upset because they were losing. But I was like, oh fuck, how much money am I going? You know, like wow, this is going to be a nice little payday here.
Yeah, so United went 1-0 up, didn't they? But Barcelona won, what, 3-1 or something like that today in the end? Messi scored a header. Was it that one?
They played them twice because they played them another time. Remember in London.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
That was that. It wasn't that one. The one I'm talking about. Ronaldo was on the team. It was when Cristiano was still.
Messi versus Ronaldo.
Yeah, and I think that was Cristiano's last game. In fact.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and he was just being greedy all game.
Yep, he was being terrible. I think he wanted to win that game by himself because it was his last game.
Yep. Yeah, so the football season's only just started. Man City looks phenomenal. Liverpool looked phenomenal. Everyone else looked bang average.
Yeah. I guess it's more of the same then.
Norwich got Man City this weekend.
Oh, that's going to be ugly. That's going to be
If you
ugly.
speak to anyone, they reckon anything below 5 will be a good result.
Oh, that's harsh, man. I don't mean to laugh. That's harsh.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. What else is there to talk about, bud?
Did you watch that damn movie? Did you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Oh, it's on my to-do list. That is, yes.
Oh, you gotta watch it, man.
Everyone keeps saying it's brilliant.
Watch it, dude.
I reckon he's seen it 3 times, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
He's seen it 3 times. I'm like, I need to get to watch this.
And then he said he was gonna go see it a 4th time.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking, Jesus, it's not on my Showbox app though. That's the thing. Latest movie is X-Men: Dark Phoenix. Haven't seen that yet. Have you seen John Wick 3 yet?
No, but it came out Tuesday, right?
What's that? John Wick 3?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, John Wick 3 came out on Tuesday. You're talking about 2.
Yes. 2, I've seen 2 ages ago, but yeah, the number 3, it came out in the cinema probably about 2 months ago.
Yeah, that just came out on. It just got a home release. I don't even know what to say. It came out on anymore. Came out on digital.
Yeah.
Came out on Blu-ray.
Yeah, well worth watching.
Do you still buy Blu-rays?
It's a great.
Do you still buy Blu-rays? No,
not
huh?
really. No, not with all this streaming stuff, man. Is it worth it? Because you
Nah.
can just click a few buttons and it's on your TV nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, so I was at Target, which is like I don't know, kind of like Walmart but less cheap, like a slightly upper scale Walmart. You know what Walmart is,
Yep.
right?
Yep, definitely know what Walmart is. It's an Asda to us. I think they're called Asda when they're in England.
Okay.
And they
They sort of
yep.
sell like clothes and food and
Yep.
sort of a
Everything.
one-stop shop. You get everything you want, everything you need
Yep.
in one place. And I I was looking at, they had this copy of like Stranger Things on Blu-ray, but it came in a like sort of like a V. Do you remember VHS? Did you have VHS player when you were growing up?
Yes, mate.
All right, so it came in like a VHS box basically.
Yep.
And I'm standing there like geeking out on it, right? Because nostalgia sells. And these like teenagers walk by, right? And they don't know I'm geeking out. They just see me holding it because at this point I'm just holding the. And they sort of say something like, "Who buys Blu-rays?" Like. And I'm just kind of like, hmm. So I did end up buying it. Fuck those kids. I ended up buying it anyway, but they were right. Like when I really thought about it, I'm like, it was only $4, so that's why I bought, or $8, I think is what it was. So I thought, man, for $8, which is a tenner to you, I thought that's fucking just for the box alone, because I don't.
3 seasons.
No, it's just the first season, which I love. So I bought the first season on Blu-ray. I didn't realize that the Blu-rays have like fucking 15-minute commercials that you can't skip when you start the disc now. Did you know they do that now?
How many minutes?
15 minutes.
Oh, don't be doing that.
Yeah,
That's a
dude.
wild ball, folks.
Yeah, I was fucking pissed, dude. My wife was like, calm down. I'm like, I paid for this. Why do I have a commercial? I was freaking out, dude. I was so mad.
But you used to get that when you used to hire a video out of a video store, didn't you? There was always trailers on them videos.
Yeah, but
Didn't
you
mind
could
watching it.
fast forward those.
You could fast forward, but you normally just sit and watch them because there'd be trailers for other films, and you'd be like, oh, fair enough.
Yeah, these were like Netflix commercials for Netflix.
Oh, that's bad, man. That is bad.
Yeah, I was pissed off,
Ain't
man.
good.
But in any case, I the kids were right. Who buys fucking DVD Blu-rays anymore? So I've sort of asked people since then, just in casual conversation, if for whatever reason DVDs or Blu-rays or movies come up, I always ask them like, hey, so do you still buy Blu-rays? When's the last Blu-ray you bought? And people can't remember the last, like, I can't, like, not one person has been like, yeah, I bought a Blu-ray, last month. Like, everyone just sort of shrugs their shoulders. And I mean, I'm talking like out of like 10 people, like 0 have bought a Blu-ray in the past year. And I just thought, fuck, man, that's a crazy number.
Yeah, I might have bought a box set of X-Men maybe about 2 years ago.
And did you redeem the digital code? Because like I know,
man.
so
I don't know what you mean.
so like my oh, you don't have like Vudu or like Movies Anywhere or any of that stuff?
No, probably not.
So we have this thing called Vudu here, right? And so you can sign up for Vudu, and you could then buy movies for $2, and you own them digitally at that point. You can watch them on your phone. Yeah, scheme of the week.
Yeah, scheme of the week.
Yeah,
Life hack kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the ghetto life hacks are a different topic. That's a different segment. So this is yeah. But no, it's similar. Yeah. But yeah, scheme of the week. So yeah, $2, man, and you could get any movie you want. I have about 300 movies.
But then I've got an app on my phone which has pretty much got every movie you ever
That's
want.
true.
Do you know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Paying for anything.
Showbox.
And it's a naughty app. Very naughty app. What would I have done without it over the last 5 years? I don't know. I really don't know. I would have watched many movies. As simple as that, I think.
What do you do when you're at home? Do you just like Chromecast it, or do you have Chromecast?
I've got an Android box, which is pretty much like an Android phone, but it plugs into your TV.
And it has
It's not
Android
got,
apps.
yes, Android apps, and anything like Showbox would just be bang onto your TV straight away. So they cost about £40. So for the sake of £40, you've got every movie, every
Yeah.
TV show.
And you don't have to pay a subscription fee either.
No, don't. And you got every sport channel as well, so you don't miss a football game for 40 quid. Do you know what I mean? They're highly illegal, big time. Like if the police came around your house, just to say hello, or seeing if you've just seen next door neighbour's cat or something. Oh, what's that in your TV? It's an Android box. Oh, you're nicked. Oh no. So yeah, it's just one of them. Yeah, it saves you a lot of money, innit? Do you know what I mean? You don't have to go to the cinema anymore. That film's almost a couple of weeks in the cinema and onto your Android box. It's a strange world.
Yeah, it's a strange time to be alive, man.
Yeah.
We have everything could ever possibly want at our fingertips. And what do we do with it, man?
Exactly.
What do we do with it?
It's too much choice.
Watch like Destiny videos and like
yeah.
like I could
there's just so much choice.
I could be like finding the secret to life. And
yeah. And it's not that just don't end your films and TV series. You've got podcasts now, which Joe Rogan's podcasts are nearly 2 hours long.
Yeah.
There's so much entertainment out there, man. So much.
And free. You know, do you remember in the days of having to like, do you remember the days of like paying for cable? Did you ever pay for cable?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, dude, that's just like a distant fucking memory now, man. Like, I still know people who do it, and it's pretty much like older folks. Like my wife's parents, like, you know, my parents would still be paying for it if I hadn't given them a Roku box, which is a Roku box is probably similar to an Android box.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, I don't know, man. Just a strange time in the sense that you could get all your entertainment pretty much for free now.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. Well, you think sports channels? You think we have Sky TV, and so to get some sports channels, Sky Sports 1 and all that, pay £30 a month, mate. £30 a month, and that's not all the football. You're not going to see all the football with that fee. You then have to buy BT Sports, which is another £15 a month. So that's £45 a month for the sports channels. But again, you're not going to see all the football matches still. You're only seeing a certain selected matches every week. And that's £45 a month. And now they're bringing in, there's another sports channel coming up, Premier Sports. They're going to have all the Ligas games from Spain. And that's another £9 a month. It just goes on and on.
But do you prefer that though than like kind of doing it a la carte, I guess, as it were, versus like paying for one big cable bill and getting everything, getting all the channels?
Yeah, and you're talking 90 quid then, you're talking 90, 100 quid. Because
Yeah.
then they got movie channels,
Yeah.
sports channels, children's channels, and they got all these different packages, man. And it's so expensive. And we used to have all that until I got clued up and I said to my wife, we're going to save ourselves 90 quid if we just buy this one little box. It's amazing.
I love how you say it's highly illegal.
It's highly illegal. We're going for this. Do we need Sky TV anymore? And we didn't. We didn't need Sky TV anymore. It's got 500, 700 channels. Did we need it? We didn't need it, mate. We didn't. It's such a better world.
Dude, I honestly, I feel like I could live off YouTube. Like, I don't even think I need like Netflix. Like, I watch YouTube more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I'm not just saying that because I'm posting this video on YouTube. I'm not just... It's not for that reason. Like, legit, I watch YouTube more than anything. Legitimately.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. And with YouTube on the telly now built into your smart TV,
Right.
how easy is it? It's just YouTube. Type in a word. I don't know. Let's say you want to listen to some music. Just type in the word rock.
Right.
And just press play, man. Just press play.
Dude, I remember. Like, do you remember the original Xbox?
Yeah, the original one. Yeah.
Yeah, PS2, Xbox, that generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was you could mod your Xbox back then. You could take it to some like highly illegal shop and get your Xbox modded. And I remember back then, like getting YouTube on my modded Xbox, and people would come over to my house, and their minds were just fucking blown, dude. Like, and I remember telling them like, "Oh, dude, eventually, like, everyone's gonna have like YouTube in their house." You know, I didn't know it was gonna be built into the damn TV. Like, shit, I just kind of assumed everyone would have video game systems with YouTube, which I guess was the next step. PS3, Xbox 360 generation, and then now we have it where it's it's just built into your TV. God, I keep getting triple drops. This is crazy.
It's built in everything. It's built in your phone. It's built in your PlayStation. It's built in your telly. It's built any electronic thing. It's almost built into everything. There's people driving around watching YouTube. You can see them. Their phone is on their dashboard, and they're driving around, and they're watching YouTube while driving. It's like, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that occasionally.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. But then it'd be like a music video, do you know what I mean? You'll
Right.
just put some music videos on YouTube and stream from there. It's just a free music box, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah, if you get YouTube, if you get the subscription, you could then lock your screen. You could make a playlist on YouTube with all your favorite music, and then you could lock your screen and it'll just play the audio. So
Yeah. Do you ever download from YouTube to like get like their MP3? Like, let's just say if a new song came out by, I don't know, your favourite band.
Yeah.
Cool, I wouldn't mind that. Have you got like an app to transfer that
Yes.
into an MP3 from a YouTube video?
Yes, you can do that.
That is so amazing. I do that a lot. I do that for most of my music.
Even being able just to listen to it, dude. I mean, you remember when we were kids? Like, you'd be like, man, you'd be waiting for a song to come on the radio, or you'd be, you'd have to go to the record store and go buy an album, like either a CD or a tape or a record, And now you could literally just type or talk to your phone and say, play this song, and it'll play that fucking song. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
You realise after playing that song for 100 times in that week, if that's your favourite song, you could, that's wasting up a bit of data. And you just open up your app. I need that on my phone. There you go. Did you ever used to, when you were a kid, listen to the top 40 and record the songs on your tape player?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Player. You used to sit there, didn't you? And the DJ would be like, and number 8 is Bon Jovi. Oh, quick, Chris, record.
Yeah.
And then you used to make little tape up for the week. That's your top 40 tape. And that's pretty much what you're doing on that app for YouTube. You just, that's the song I want. Yeah, cut it out, the words, boom, lovely.
Much better quality. Much better quality now, though.
Yeah, definitely. Get some videos that I've got an intro of like 2 minutes. I can't get rid of that intro. Go into a little cut and paste little app. Yep, get rid of that. Boom, song's perfect. Yeah, and that's pretty much. I don't buy music anymore, mate. When's the last time you bought a CD?
Oh God, my missus probably. Yeah, she's still. Yeah. She was like, she held on. She was like a purist, She was like, I don't like this downloading. Like, she hung on for as long as she could, and I think now she's finally gotten to the point where she's realizing like it's over. Like the CD thing's over. Cars don't even come with CD players anymore. So they were talking about that on Rogan. Where like
exactly. Yeah. What do you want me to do with that?
Yeah.
Exactly. I can't remember if my car's got a CD player. I don't think it has.
Mine does. Mine does.
I would have to look. My car's 2011? So it's an 8-year-old car.
Yours should. Mine does. Mine's a 17 and it has a CD player. I don't use it ever. Dude, so my car has a slot for an SD card.
Yeah.
So I could go and buy a 128 gig SD card for $30 or however cheap they are now. And I could just put all of my music, you saw how much music I had, right? Do you remember when I showed you that?
Yeah.
Well, I did. I put all my music on that little chip, and that chip sits in my car, and my car has all my music library built into it.
Yeah. But how hard is it to find a song? Like, how good is your menu screen to say, "Oh, I fancy a bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers right now," or certain song? Would you be able to find that certain song quite quickly?
Yes, because I sat there and when I put them into the onto the SD card, I didn't just drag and drop them. I made folders. And so I did music is the main folder, right? And then you open that, and then you got 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010.
Right,
Right. So you open 60s, for example, and then there'll be, your albums, and then it'll be compilations and et cetera. So if I wanted Red Hot Chili Peppers, I would go 90s, alternative, and then just scroll down to R. And there's and then their entire discography would be right there. Click on Red Hot Chili Peppers, all their albums come up, and then just click on the song. Most times, I'll just do, so I have a 60s mix, a 70s mix, an 80s mix, and a 90s mix. I'll usually just do that, and I'll just hit shuffle on those mixes. And we're talking like 500 songs. And my passengers love it. So I kind of do a little bit of profiling. So I see somebody walking up, and I look at their age, and if they're our age, I'll put 90s. If they're younger, I'll put 2000s or modern. The modern stuff, I'll usually just play the radio, whatever's there's like 3 in San Diego. There's 3 modern hits radio stations, so I just throw on the radio. But if it's someone older. If they're older than me, then I'll throw on either 80s or 70s. Every now and then 60s, or if they're really, really old, like super like elderly, then I'll throw on like Sinatra and stuff like that. Like jazz standards.
Yeah. So have you got all your music on your phone?
No, it's built into the car.
Your music player?
No, it's built into the car. I'll send you a text later how it looks. I'll text you like what the screen looks like. And everything.
All right.
And then you kind of trip out on that.
That would have ruined my question then if you were going to do it with Jorge.
Really? What was your question? I'll answer it.
My question was, go to your playlist on your phone and click on most played.
Okay,
what would be your top 5?
I could do that on my...
That was a question for both of you.
I could do... Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so I still want you to ask that. If we ever do a podcast again, and God willing we will, I hope so. That's a great question, and I'd love to answer it on there. So yeah, on my phone, all I have is... I have a meditation. I have a lecture by Alan Watts. I have the history of Nintendo audio, and I have white noise. I have white noise. That's the only song I have is white noise.
Would your car be able to tell you then what your top 5 tracks were?
No, but my computer can. My iTunes on my computer can tell me what my most played, my top 5. It'd probably be something embarrassing, man, to be honest with you. But fuck it, I'll answer it.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine. My number 1 is Cry Me a River, Michael Bublé.
Wow, really? Cry Me a River?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I don't know why that's number 1, because I'm not really listening to that very often.
Maybe your missus is listening to it on the sly, dude, without you knowing.
Yeah, maybe I was in a bit of a singing Bublé kind of week, and that one just kept popping up, maybe. But yeah, it's quite surprising what people's top 5 is, isn't it? When you actually look, you go, oh, no. Yeah.
What were the other 4? Sorry, I'm pulling mine up right now.
The Killers, all these things that I've done.
Oh, I fucking love that song. Did you ever see my Destiny Year 1 when I did the slideshow to that song? That was pretty
No?
cool. Yeah, I did a slideshow for year 1 of Destiny, or Destiny 1, not year 1, Destiny 1. When right before
Yeah.
Destiny 2 came out, I did a slideshow of Destiny 1, all 3 years, a bunch of photos, and I put that song to it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Top
lately I've been
25.
I know, but lately I've been going through like I've had like music weeks where this week it's Bon Jovi week or this week it's Bublé week, and just been grinding songs and practicing songs and singing songs, learning the words, watching the videos. And that's another thing what's helped me in life is YouTube has the words to songs, like a
Yeah.
karaoke
Have
kind
you
of
seen you
video.
could get the karaoke version on YouTube. You ever go to
I know,
Carafun?
exactly.
Have you ever looked up Carafun? Karafun. They have
Probably,
dude, they have
probably.
all the fucking karaoke songs on there. The music and the words, and you could just sing along to that. And the song doesn't have any vocals, so you're literally singing by yourself.
Yeah, that's so handy, mate. So
It's
handy. Didn't
super
have that
handy,
20
dude.
years ago.
And dude,
When I started singing 20 years ago, you kind of just
you had
to
to
get
sing
on the
along.
mic
Yeah.
live. You just to be live, and they just put the song in, and then there'd be words coming up. And are they actually the words? I've been singing the words wrong for 2 years. What's going on? Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get that in a song where you think you know the words and you're singing it,
All the
then
time,
you
dude.
read the words?
I get really
What?
embarrassed. I get really embarrassed when I realize I've been singing it wrong. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I've been singing it wrong. I got my top 5 here for you, man.
Go on.
Number 1's kind of shocking. I'm not embarrassed by it, but it's funny. It's Amy Winehouse, "Tears Dry on Their Own." Have you ever heard that song? "Tears Dry on Their
Probably,
Own."
mate.
It's a fucking
Yeah,
incredible
probably.
song.
I thought you were going to say Back to Black, but
It's
yeah,
on that
okay.
album. It's on that album. It's
Yeah.
on Back to Black, the album. But it's called "Tears Dry on Their Own." That's the number 1 most played song. Number 2 is "Love My Way" by the Psychedelic Furs. Another
Right,
fucking
okay.
brilliant song. You never heard that song?
Yeah.
"Love My Way"?
I've probably,
Love my way. It's a new road. No? I
don't ring a bell.
follow. No? Okay.
No.
Police on My Back by The Clash is number 3.
All right.
I love that song. Reflections by Diana Ross and the Supremes is number 4.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I love
Yep.
that song. I love Reflections. And Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers is number 5. I love that song too.
Nice.
You ever heard that song, Snow?
Probably.
Brilliant song.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of them where it just don't ring a bell when you say the title, but if you played the song, you'd be like, right, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I would play it on my phone so you could hear it, but I would get hit with a copyright thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get hit with a copyright thing. So,
Yeah, so that's always a good question, that.
yeah, it's a brilliant question. I still want you to ask Jorge. Maybe it'll get him to maybe want to record soon. That would be nice.
What would be your guess with Jorge? What
Oh,
band or what?
Dude, I
what-
don't know.
what would you?
He listens to like cool music. You know what I mean? Like he listens to like that band that is fucking badass, but no one's heard of them.
Right.
like-
Yeah. Okay.
Like he listens to cool guy music. Like he's cool. He's a cool music. Listen, I don't know how else to put it other than that he listens to cool music. Like, you know what I mean? He
You're
doesn't
in
listen to
safe
shit
hands
on the
if he's
radio.
saying- if you're around his house and he's saying, "I'm banging on some tunes," you're in safe hands, yeah.
Yeah, he listens to really good music, and it's obscure too. Like it's not like pop. You know, it's not popular music. It's cool music, cool like unknown. You know, like or like really sort of highbrow bands.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. If you go to his house on a Saturday night and he's DJing, you're gonna get some good shit. So
Yeah. So what I've been working on all week is I'm going out Friday night. I've invited about 20 workmates out. Plus, there's gonna be more than 20. I know there will be. And it's karaoke in the city centre in the busiest pub probably in Norwich. And I'm gonna be singing.
oh, you got to record it,
So,
man. You got to record that and send it to me so I could post it on my YouTube channel.
I will see how I get on. but I've had to pick the right songs in the right time, and try and guess the mood of the place for Friday night.
Yo, it's gonna
And
be crazy, man. It's gonna be the drunk people.
And I've been sort of, do I bring out some new songs no one's ever heard of? But then I thought, wait there, these guys haven't even heard me sing before. I've got a clean slate, do you know what I mean? I can go back to all my originals and put them on one night, one show. Boom, 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 boom. Take over the place, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could do that. Play all your
I
hits.
used to take over the place anyway. Exactly, yep. So, yeah, that's what I've been working on all week, really. Find the right 5. I'm estimating it's going to be 5. I can probably sing 5 in a night with everyone else singing. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what I've been working on all week. And the first song's going to be... I'm going to have to look at my playlists. The first song which I will be starting off with is Chris Isaac, Wicked Games.
Oh, it's a good song.
You know, mate, and there's going to be a lot of women in that bar, mate. There's going to be a ton of women.
Someone's going to throw their underwear at you, man.
Well, no one's ever heard me sing before, do you know what I mean? So they'll be like,
can you sing that song well?
Yeah, I'll give myself minimum 8 out of 10.
Really? Can you give
day.
give us a little preview here?
Rivers on fire, and no one can save me but you.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, man. No, I could hear it. I could already hear it. Yeah, that's you. Yeah. You've got a singer's voice, man.
Yeah. So that's going to be the first song.
See, everybody could sing, but not everybody should.
Yeah.
Not everyone has a voice, you know. Like I don't have a voice. Like I love singing, but I don't have a voice, you know. So. Yeah,
that was a bad example of me singing, but yeah. You get the idea.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send me that video. That's a good fucking song, dude. I remember one time. God, yeah, that song just reminds me of an amazing fucking night in my life. And so whenever I hear that song, I'm taken right back to that night.
It's a great song. It's a great video as well. Who's the model in the video? I can't remember. She's proper fit.
Was it Claudia? Claudia something? Is that what it was?
No. It's in that era, isn't it?
It was that era, yeah.
Helen something.
Now I gotta look it up. See, now you got me Googling. Remember in the past when you didn't have Google and you guys would you'd sit for like hours?
Going,
Yeah. I kind of miss that.
Definitely. Yeah.
I kind of miss that. Every now and then when I'm like in a group at a party or a get together or something, I'll be like, nobody bring out your phone. Let's have that moment. Let's just have that moment, you know? And then people will just like kind of look at me and snicker and yeah.
Helena
Christensen. Yeah, you were right. Helena.
Yeah. Amazing woman.
Wow, she still looks great.
And it's a great song. It is a great song.
You know who she looks like?
My religion.
She looks like the girl from The Mummy. What's her name? Rachel Weisz. Yeah. Doesn't she kind of look like her?
A little bit, yeah. She's got blue eyes though, mate. She is hot. Yeah, definitely. I bet she must be in her 50s now. Gotta be.
Yeah, I bet she's still beautiful though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it's the first song I've been pondering. It's either going to be that or Losing My Religion.
Wow, you know, she looks exactly the same. Jesus.
Yeah.
She's older.
It's amazing. They all look amazing, mate. Don't they? All them old models.
Some of them.
Great.
Some of them get too much plastic surgery.
Great still.
Some of those gals get too much plastic surgery, man, and then they just look like they get that plastic surgery face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching TV the other morning and I got a woman on there who's 55 or something, do you know what I mean? And she ain't got a wrinkle on her forehead, mate. And I'm sitting there, I've just had a joint and I'm sitting there thinking, she's 55. She's not even got a wrinkle on her forehead, nothing. And I thought, what do I look like? I looked in the mirror, man. I look like Yoda. I'm 38. Do you know what I mean? You're like, how is that even possible?
Cigarettes, alcohol.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, the The frown look.
Speaking of cigarettes, not to like change it into like a downer subject, but you don't vape still, do you?
No, not anymore.
Okay, good.
Used to, but there's
Dude,
people dying in there.
People are
mate. Have you
fucking
seen the
dying,
news?
man. Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. People are fucking dying, dude. They're about to ban them. They're like, Trump's getting ready to ban them.
Yeah,
Just
do you think
banning.
there's like they've been out for what, 10 years? Something
Yeah,
like
dude.
that?
There's people are getting all these fucking mysterious, fucking lung illnesses and fucking dying, man.
Yeah, my
Dying.
lungs always. I know my lungs always seemed a bit weak when I used to vape. That kind of, I don't know. It just, like just that kind of dry, weak lung that you get out of it sometimes. And you think this ain't good. Oh, this ain't good. But smoking's not great. But, but yeah, I just had to get off it, mate. I didn't like it. I didn't like any of it, to be honest with you. You used to always have to go in the shops and buy the heads, and then they've got a new cartridge out, which is the next 25 quid. When you think, I'm doing this to save money. Nah, but then you bought that cartridge, now you need that new head to go in the cartridge. Oh, another tenner, and you're like, oh. And do you know, I know what's made me stop buying them? It's because the regulations stopped you from buying the bigger bottles. In this country, anyway. You used to go into a shop and get 4 big bottles, and that would last you a month. But then
They
got
sort
rid
of
of that.
cracked down.
You can't buy the big bottles anymore. You have to buy the little bottles. But these little bottles are like £4 or £5 each. I know it's.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I was like, this is so
yeah.
tedious.
What's the point at that point, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was almost getting the price of smoking, so I gave up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. I don't want you to get a mysterious lung illness.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary, man. Because a lot of people
I
were
know.
doing that because they thought it was safer, and now they're,
Yeah.
people are dropping like flies, dude. So,
Well, let's say we are 10 years into it. It could be that after 10 years, that's the point where you're going to start getting bad diseases and start dying, and no one
Right.
knew about it, and everyone's going to start dropping like flies, which would be amazing. Can you imagine the outrage? Everyone said it was safe. Ah, okay. Yeah. Who do we sue today?
yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that'd be fucking mass hysteria, wouldn't it?
Yep, it would be, mate. Definitely. Yeah, so when I picked Wicked Games, I did have Losing My Religion as my first song.
Hey, you and
that.
Nino should do a duet. He sent me a list of songs he wants to record. Losing My Religion
Yeah.
was on that list.
Yeah, and because we had that message chat the other day, I was going to dedicate that song before I sing to you. And yeah,
Why?
it would have worked a treat.
Why to
Because
me?
we had that chat, didn't we? Remember we had that chat about Michael Stipe dying on stage and me singing over his dead body.
That's right. That's right. That was fucking brilliant.
And you would have gone, shit, he was right. He would have been able to sing that song. Yeah,
Okay.
so but then I scrapped it, then I went with Wicked Games.
Yeah, Wicked Games is, I'm going to listen to that on the way to pick up my missus. I got to go pick her up actually right now. So I got to stop
wow.
this recording and go pick her up. And I'm going to play Wicked Games on the way over there because that's a brilliant song. Did you ever hear the remake? There was like a remake recently. Not Chris Isaac, but someone else covered it recently.
It's a great song to cover.
Good song, man.
That would make a few bucks.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
you should
definitely.
do like, oh man, yeah. If you start with Wicked Games, though, you got to play another romantic song. You got to do like fucking Duran Duran or something after that.
Well, the second one's going to be Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, Elton John,
Oh, I never heard that song.
which is it's a massive karaoke song. Brilliant song for karaoke, especially with my voice anyway.
Everyone will start singing along, that type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I can go full on mental on that song and get away with it big time. It's the one he did with George Michael. If that rings any bells.
Yeah, that does ring a bell. Okay, yeah, that was a good song.